This guy, I'm going to show the AC method just once with this. Go ahead and give it a start.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to show a problem you can solve by factoring using the AC method. All right. We use the AC method mostly when the leading coefficient, the number that is in front of the variable with the highest term, in this case we're doing quadratic, so it's raised to the second powers. All right, second degree. So AC method is used when you multiply, so this would be A, B, and C in standard form. You place it in standard form, and A times C is 10. All right? So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to 10. In addition, we want them to add up to 11. All right? So we want two numbers that multiply to 10, add up to 11. They're adding up to a positive. They're multiplying to a positive, so we know they're both positive. Can anyone think of two numbers that add up to 11 and multiply? 10 and 1. All right? So this one wasn't incredibly difficult. And now what we do is we write this entire thing. The first term remains unchanged, and the second term splits into the two factors that we found. And then we're going to put in x. So 10x and 1x. And so really all the values are the same. This is still 11x. This is still 5x squared, and that's still 2. All right? But now we've put in a situation where you do something called factoring by grouping. So we go to each one of these and we say, hey, what can factor out of here? What can factor out of here?
5x.
5x, which leaves me just x, and 10 divided by 5 is 2 with the x coming out as well. And normally we just try to make this term match this term, but it already does. We still have to factor something out. So what has to factor out if it already is the same? 1. So we factor out a 1, which is x plus 2. I'm just going to point that if I multiply this back in, 5x times x, it would turn into that. 5x times 2, it would turn into this, and so on. So we could go backwards from here. But our goal here is to regroup. So one of my factors is what?
5x plus 1.
5x plus 1 is taking those terms on the outside, that transition form of the distributive property. And the last one is what?
X plus 2.
X plus 2. Since this is a situation we have to solve, we're going to use the, zero product property and set both factors equal to 0. And this one's obviously, if I subtract 2, it's what? Negative 2, 1 solution. 2 steps, subtract 1, divide by 5, we get what?
Negative 1/5.
Negative 1/5. And we're done. Solved using the AC method. Finished. Signing off.